those who know the secrets of everything and remain happy in every situation are Jnani souls. And Baba has told us the secrets. Now, the secrets will make us remain happy in every situation. Now, what is the secret? So you see, when we talk about secret, it means that there's something you know, but that's very different from what you see. Yes, so people say that I know the secret of this. So let's say there's a magic, and apparently it looks like something else on the outside, but when you know the secret, you know what lies beneath. And Baba has told us the secrets. And mostly when we talk about the secrets, it is the secrets in the drama. So all the secrets are there in the knowledge of the drama. So let's understand what is the secrets of the drama. And in today's Murli, Baba says something very beautiful. Baba says, we are all members of the Kalpa tree. And what does it mean by we are all members of the Kalpa tree? So you see that when we talk about the Kalpa tree, yes, the corporeal tree that is here is called the Kalpa tree. But in the home of souls, there is an inverted tree. Inverted tree means the seed is up above and everything else is underneath. So it's an inverted tree. And in that inverted tree, Baba and all the souls, we brothers, are together. So so we are all members of the Kalpa tree. So we lived with Baba in our home as brothers, and we were all part of the same tree. And just think about it, when we are in the soul world, then we are all the same. So every soul is the same, we look the same, we are in the same family, same home, with same Baba. Father is the same. And then when we come here on the stage, then so we all have different roles. So just imagine 4 brothers coming from one home and taking up a role on a stage. So 4 of them have different roles. It's the same, this huge family of souls that we come from the soul world. We are all here playing our roles. And we deity souls, we come down first. So we play our parts of being deities for 2 ages, the golden age, the silver age. And then when the copper age arrives, then all the different souls, all the other souls also, they also come down. So they also come down in their respective religions. And there is Christianity, there is Islam, there is Buddhism, and we are all coming down. And in our respective segments, we are sitting and we are playing our parts. And when we become body conscious, we start creating sanskars. And whatever role we play for a long time, we start creating sanskars based on that. And if you look at this beautiful knowledge and you hold it in your awareness, then every soul you meet, every soul you interact with here, what is the story? The story is every soul is a brother, every soul is just like me, but by playing different parts and being on different journeys on this stage, and because of body consciousness, they have created different sanskars. Yes, so every soul is a brother soul with a different sanskar. And when we interact with souls and we remember this little secret that every soul is a brother soul with a different sanskar, then you will be able to have that deep sense of acceptance and belonging and care for every soul, because you will be able to see beyond their sanskars, and it will give you a lot of power to accommodate. So our heart will grow big and there'll be a lot of power to accommodate everyone, because you see that Baba has told us that when you are a Raj Yogi, that is, you are in touch with your original self, you remember Baba and you hold the secrets of drama in your heart, then you will have 8 powers. And just like if a vehicle is moving on the road, and if the vehicle doesn't have shock absorbers, then with every bump there'll be a lot of discomfort. But if it has good shock absorbers in place, then even if the road is bad, the person in the vehicle can have a smooth ride. Similarly, Baba says that you can always remain happy. Your experience of life can be great, ever happy, ever peaceful in Sangam Yuga. But you have to be in remembrance of Baba, be in the awareness of all these spiritual secrets. And when you are in the awareness of spiritual secrets, then the way you look at things changes. And you see, yesterday also Baba says that if your vision changes, then your world changes. And when you hold a secret in your awareness, then your vision changes. I will share one experience with you. There is this one Mata, and she once told me a very beautiful thing. She told me that, Didi, I've been a Bhakt a Mahadev Bhakt in Bhakti. So I've been a very big Bhagat of Shiv Baba in Bhakti, but I did not know that Shiv Baba is, a resident of the incorporeal world, and he's a point of light. So in Bhakti, I always thought that Shiv Baba is Shankar. So, he is that corporeal being of who is somewhere in the Kailash mountain, and I always thought like that. So she said, but Didi, when I thought that Shiv Baba is Shankar and he always has a snake around his neck, so I was in love with Shankar and I was also in love with the snake because I'm in love with everybody, everything and everyone that is associated with Shankar. So she said that when I was 9 or 10 years of age, and I was at that time at the peak of my bhakti, at that time, once there was no light, it was a load shedding hour, and there was no electricity at home. And at that time, we were all sleeping, so it was just we were lying down on the floor, on some mattresses. And when we were lying down on the floor, I suddenly felt something crawling up my leg. And when I felt that, I told my brother, just take a torch and see what it is. And then they saw a snake, and it was a cobra, which you see in the pictures. So she said it was a snake, and then everybody was very scared, but I was very happy that Shankarji is visiting me. And at that time, I felt like Shankarji has sent his messenger for me. And she said that I was not scared at all, and everybody was scared to death. And they were all like disturbed and afraid. And I was just telling them, don't hurt him, just be very nice to him. And then they were all saying, what do you mean by be nice to the snake? So I was saying, no, don't hurt. And you people don't do anything. And I just shooed him away. So I said, I folded my hands and I said, go. And that snake went away. And then she said that, today when I look back at it, I feel that, when you have something in your heart, then, so just like Baba said yesterday, that when your vision changes, your world changes. Your experience of everything, how you see everything will change, your experience of the world will change, experience of everything around you will change if your vision changes. And so all these things are connected. So Baba says, I'm telling you a lot of secrets of the drama. And if you just hold these secrets in your heart, then what will happen is you will be able to look at everything very differently. And practically, I have felt that, ever since I held this knowledge of drama in my heart, and I started seeing everyone as a brother soul with a different set of sanskars right now, I don't have any problem with anybody's sanskars now. Because, I don't feel the need to analyze a sanskar. So I feel that, okay, that's a brother soul and that's important. And whatever is their sanskar is okay, because everybody has had such a long journey. So obviously sanskars are very different. So I just feel that, I think like this, they think like that, or I do this, they do that, and that's different, but there's nothing wrong with that, or there's no problem with that. And you see that when you hold this secret of the drama in your heart, then you can be happy in every interaction. So whenever you're meeting anybody, and I remember that there was one brother, and he got really annoyed because he interpreted differently something I said, and he thought that maybe, yes, in one of the Murlis, Baba was also saying that sannyasi will get angry because they will think that you are criticizing them. So something like that happened that day also. And he thought that, I'm probably criticizing him. But I was not affected by that. I was okay. There was no thought, because I understood that maybe whatever I'm saying is not getting properly communicated because we don't have the same sanskar. So I tried to just explain it a little more, and then it was okay. So he also started appreciating that maybe he understood it differently. And I was not trying to convince him of anything, because I understood that even if he didn't understand, he would still be a brother's soul. So you see that there is this beauty of holding this secret, and you see that these days we have so much of prejudice against one group and the other group, and one community and the other community, and one religion and the other religion, or one caste or the other caste. But this beautiful knowledge that we are all members of the same kalpa tree. Yes, and you cannot be prejudiced against your brother's soul because just because they are playing a different role here. So we understand that the body they are in, the gender they are in, the role, character, profession, everything that they are holding today, the religious context, the nationality, all that is a very physical aspect. But the secret is that inside there's a brother soul sitting. And if we are able to hold this secret, then we will not be irritated or perturbed by anybody's sanskars. And this is why in the power to accommodate, there is this beautiful picture of an ocean where every river is coming and falling into that ocean, and every river is different. Some river is dark, some is clear, some river is coming from a long distance, some from a short distance, some is some is full of mud, some is clean. So Baba says, but the ocean has space for every river, and the ocean remains the same even if many rivers come and fall into the ocean. So this is because the ocean is very deep and very vast, and the ocean just throws away everything that is impure in the river and just retains the pure water. So Baba says, this is how you need to function, and only when you hold the secrets of the drama, hold the secret that every soul, we come at different times, so we play different parts, we create different sanskars, but in our home we are all in one family, living with one Baba in one home. If you just hold the secret, you will become like the ocean, you will become like the master ocean. Why do you think Baba is able to touch the heart of every soul? Yes, be it in any religion, any country, across professions, across genders, Baba is able to touch the heart of every soul because Baba knows the secret. And if we also held the secret in our heart, then we would also become master oceans of love, and we will also have great capacity to accommodate every soul. And we will, and in the Murli day before yesterday, Baba says, don't burn yourself because of differences of sanskars. Yes, don't burn yourself in the differences of sanskars, and you just look at the world around or look at your own self, and you will be able to see that people are really burning themselves up. There is so much of discomfort and so much of this so much of no calmness, no peace within, because you are caught up in the sanskars of others. And Baba says sanskars is just a temporary acquisition, and the soul has acquired it in this stage. And don't look at the sanskar, just look at the soul, and then you will have a lot of power to tolerate, lot of power to accommodate, and you will be able to get along with your business. So if you get caught up in somebody's sanskar, then you lose focus on your purpose, don't you? Yes, so you are here in Sangam Yuga. Why are you here in Sangam Yuga? What is your purpose? Your purpose is to become a deity and do seva. That's it. Become a deity for yourself and then for others, do the seva to make them a Brahmin and a deity. So Baba says, but you get caught up in somebody's sanskars and your thought, your time, your energy is wasted in analyzing the sanskars. But why do you do that? Because you don't hold the secret of the drama in your heart, that this is just a brother soul with a different sanskar, and differences of sanskars don't mean anything. It doesn't have to translate into difference of attitude and feelings for them. So this is just what we need to hold. And then the second secret is, everything is happening for my good. Yes, everything is happening for my good. And just like, I told about, when your vision changes, your world changes. And when you hold a secret in your heart, your visions changes. So Baba says, when you have this secret in your heart that the drama is designed to benefit me, the Brahmin soul. Yes, do you understand that you are the hero actor? And when you watch movies, then you know that the script is written for the hero. Yes, the script is written such that the hero will look like the hero in the end. So the script is actually written for the hero. So we are all the hero actors, and the drama is written for us. And the drama is going to make us the hero. So everything that's happening is always in your favor. But if you don't hold this secret, you will not be able to see the benefit in the drama. Because awareness is responsible for vision. If you don't have awareness, you cannot see that this drama is for your benefit. Yes? So have you seen that when you have the awareness of something, then you can see it. So let's say there is a defect in a painting and you are aware of it, then your vision will always go towards the defect. And you will always try to hide it. But others who don't know will not see the defect. So Baba says, awareness is responsible for vision, and vision is responsible for experience. So just hold this secret in your awareness that everything in the drama is rigged in my favor. So it is created for me. It is beneficial for me. I will tell you one experience. So there was this one brother and he worked with a big company, and when he came to do the course, ever since the first day, he would just tell me one thing. Didi, I couldn't do my MBA, I couldn't do my MBA, I only did my engineering, and this is why my prospects of promotion are low. If only I had done my MBA, my promotion prospects would be better. And MBA, ever since he came, it was only MBA. And then I also got a little, so he would tell Baba that I want to do my MBA. So I said, okay, I will tell Baba, but okay, there must be some secret in drama. Then he said, no secret, Didi, I have to do my MBA. So I said, okay. Then after 7-8 days, when he was doing the course, he told me, Didi, I went through a very bad phase in my life. And 2 years back, I was sitting at home for 2 years, no job, no job at all. And 2 years I was sitting at home, no job, jobless. Everybody was worried, I was worried. And then I found this job. So then I said, wait, You were sitting at home for 2 years without a job. Why didn't you do your MBA at that time? You should have done your MBA at that time. So he said, oh, Didi, let me explain. You see, that 2 years didn't come like 2 years, no. They came one day at a time. So every day I thought, tomorrow I'll get a job. So at the end of 2 years, I realized I was sitting at home for 2 years. And then I thought I should have done my MBA. But there was no way, because each day I was thinking, maybe tomorrow I'll have a job. So I said, you see, the drama was created such that you could have finished your MBA 2 years back. And you could have been in a much better position today. But the thing is, you missed the bus. Why? Because you didn't understand, you didn't know that everything that happens for your good. And because you didn't know that, you did not have the power to see the good. So when your job was not there, you kept cursing God, you kept cursing, the universe, you kept blaming other people. But you did not know that whatever is happening for me, not to me. And when you hold this secret in your heart that everything is happening for me, not to me, then you will be able to see the benefit in every scene. And Baba says, then you will be happy, you will celebrate every scene. Because you will be able to see the secret. But in order to see the secret, you need to know that the secret is that everything is made for my benefit. Yes, then there is another secret that Baba tells us, which is, the more labor now, the more reward tomorrow. Yes, so in Sangam Yuga, the more labor you are having to do, good, because you will be rewarded more than compensated, you will be rewarded much more than that in Satyug. So in Sangam Yuga, the more work you have, the more fortunate you are. Yes, so a spiritual work, physical work, work of the mind, everything. So the more you are doing everything on Baba's Srimad, that's creating your fortune. So, and I personally, I have always understood that there are only two possibilities in Sangam Yuga. A, you will accumulate for the future. B, you will settle because of your past. So, we have karmic settlements. So they will come up and we will settle them. And B, we will prepare for the future or accumulate for the future. So there are two possibilities in Sangam Yuga. There is no third possibility. Sitting, relaxing, enjoying, all that is Maya. Okay, so there are only two possibilities. Either you are creating for the future, or you are settling the past, or the third one is you're wasting time in creating vikarma. Okay, so that is the other one, right? Now, the more you focus on accumulating for the future, then you will be saved from creating vikarma. And the second thing is you will be in such a powerful state that even when karmic settlements come up, they will not feel like settlement. They will come, they will settle, but they will not feel like settlement. They will feel like, it was normal. Whatever happened was okay. So you will not feel the brunt of, a huge karmic account coming up, and you will not feel the pain of settling it. So this is a very big secret, that in Sangam Yoga, the more you consciously surrender to Baba, the more you consciously dedicate your body, mind and wealth to Baba, then you will be saved from the brunt of karmic settlement. So they will come and easily settle. And second is, you will be saved from any vikarma. So this is also a very big secret. And if you hold this secret, you will always be happy. Because if you don't work according to this secret, then every time a karmic account comes up, you will feel unhappy or something, and you will keep creating more karmic accounts because you're wasting your body, mind and wealth or putting it into vikarma. So this is also a secret of the drama. So Sangam Yoga is the time to sow the seed. It is the time. So it is the time to sow your seed of karma and just engage yourself, just dive into this intensive engagement into Gyan, Yoga, Dharana and Seva. Just engage yourself in these 4 subjects. So that's another secret of the drama. So there are many like this, but let's stop here. And this is why Baba says that if you hold the secrets of the drama and everything in your heart, then you will always be happy in every situation. And that's the sign of a Jnani soul. Because Gyan, you cannot see how Jnani anybody is, but you can see how they are constantly happy. And that's the sign of a Jnani soul. And I would also take up the aspect of introversion that Baba is telling today. So Baba says, when you are in the Karam Kshetra on this stage, and you don't waste your thoughts and you don't use waste words. So with your mind you are never creating waste thoughts, and with your mouth you are never speaking waste words. So what is a waste thought and a waste word? So waste is when you are engaging your resources in something that you can't control. Yes, so thinking about the past, future, other situations, people, this is all wastage. Or even speaking unnecessarily, speaking about somebody's sanskars, which is so temporary. They are trying to change it and you are talking about it. So why speak about somebody's sanskars? It's not the reality. It's something very temporary. And speaking about old events, or just talking about this can happen and that can happen, and thinking that you have great prophecy powers, and you're just thinking about the future and speaking about the future. All this is waste. So this wastage, if you just finish, then how many thoughts and words you think you will think and speak? Very less. Yes, so because I think 90% of it is all waste. And so when you don't think waste, when you don't speak waste, then you are in silence. And in that silence, you experience the sweetness of Baba's company. And you will always feel like a tapasvi. You will always feel like, you are in Baba's company, and a tapasvi is never alone. A tapasvi is with Baba. So you are a soul having sweet experience of Baba's company, Baba's love, that is the benefit, or that is the outcome of a state of introversion. Yes, so introversion doesn't mean that you cannot speak what's necessary, you cannot think what's necessary. But introversion means you finish all the waste. And Baba says this introverted state is a very sweet state. And in this state, you will experience Baba's love, waves of peace, Baba's company, and you will always feel the sweetness of tapasvi life. And Baba says there's a big difference between the sweetness of introversion and the sweetness of words and interaction. So you like to go into words and interaction, and you know, these days people say that I feel very bad and lonely because there's nobody to talk to. Yes, so everybody wants to go into the sweetness of words and interaction. People say we like it when you speak, when there is exchange, when there is interaction. But Baba says that once you taste the sweetness of introversion, then that sweetness is much more sweet than this. And one thing is, you see, it's not because you don't like somebody or you don't like talking that you are refraining or restraining yourself. Yes, it's because you've understood that this, so every virtue has its seed in soul consciousness. Yes, so only when you're soul conscious and you understand that I'm a soul and unnecessary thinking, speaking is vikarma, is creating wastage and vikarma, then you accept this practice of introversion. So it's a conscious choice. It's not a reaction to something outside. So if you are just stopping, you know, some people are not talking because they are in reaction to somebody's behavior. Yes, and then what will happen is your mouth is shut and your thoughts are 5 times more than normal. But if you are in introversion, then your thoughts are also no thoughts, like very necessary thoughts, and words are also very less. So that is achieved through soul consciousness, through realization, self-realization, realization of our aim. And this sweet state, the sweetness of introversion, Baba says, is much sweeter than the sweetness of words and interaction. Okay. Om Shanti.